every election I voted DAP. Every election I voted DAP. 2004, when Mahathir stepped down and Pak Lah came on the scene, I hope Pak Lah would try to bring about change in the country. And after 22 years of dictatorship, some of the promises that Pak Lah made, if you remember his pre-election promise 2004, greater transparency, addressing corruption, fighting corruption, more public space for civil society, creating job opportunities. I fell for it. I think a lot of us fell for it. Now I say today, Pak Lah, ku tak percaya sama lu lagi. BN, saya tak percaya sama lu lagi. They have lied to us. They have lied to us. They have made promises to us, and they have failed to deliver. 3 days ago, Pak Lah marked his own report card. He said he did very well. Of course, if I also mark my own report card, I say I did very well. Ask the rakyat, has he done well? You know, BN is about divide and rule. They inherited this system of governance from the British. The British kept the Malays in civil service, kept them in the kampungs. The Indians were kept in the estates, or to build the roads, build the rails. The Chinese were left to deal with the small businesses and to man the mines. And we know this. The British helped themselves to the assets of the country. They knew as long as they kept us divided, they would be able to take what they wanted. No, BN is doing exactly the same. Alright? It's divide and rule. UMNO will tell MCA, ini kita punya, kita mau kasih, kita agihkan mau kasih kita punya orang. You jangan tanya macam mana kita agihkan. Ini OSA, Official Secrets Act. How they deal with it is Official Secrets Act. But we know the poor are not being helped. The nation's assets are not reaching the people who need it the most. Alright? And BN always brings up race tension when they are running scared. Now, this election, they are running scared because they have heard the suara rakyat. Rakyat yang sekarang katakan kita sudah bosan dengan BN. We have had enough of BN. Hinraf, the rally on the 25th of November. Who was there? Come on, let's see some hands. Nobody there. 1, 2, I was there. Hinraf on the 25th of November was about 30,000 brave anak bangsa Malaysia who went to the streets and said, enough, enough, enough. But what is UMNO saying now? UMNO is saying, Hinraf mencabar hak orang Melayu. Bullshit. Bullshit. Now, Hinraf actually told the whole world that the Barisan government marginalizes its own people. The Hinraf rally on the 25th November was not only about poor Indians. Poor Indians, poor Chinese, poor Malays, poor Kadazans, poor Ibans, poor Asli, poor anak bangsa Malaysia. We are all anak bangsa Malaysia. The Constitution does not have first class, second class, third class citizens. We are all first class citizens. Don't BN tell us any different. Now, they did this in 87. 1987, when the kerajaan BN sudah mula goncang, Najib in DPCA had huge banner saying, "Tumpah darah Cina." You all remember this? Yes. Who reacted to it? Lee Kim Sai, MCA. So they have one sandiwara there. MCA dengan UMNO buat sandiwara nak bagi rakyat takut. Fear factor. Alright. Then what did they do? Operasi lalang. Did they detain Najib? No. Lee Kim Sai cabut to Australia, but they detain Lim Kit Siang, Karpal Singh. This is the modus operandi of BN. Menakutkan rakyat. Why? Bila dia nampak rakyat mula bersatu, dia takut. They are very fearful of us uniting. Now, I have been travelling even as far as Penang, Rembau, for ceramas. And I have been seeing mixed groups coming for the ceramas, all completely fed up with BN. Alright? BN is beginning now to play the race card. They will begin to spin the tension point, racial tension. The idea is to get us thinking about economic stability. They will say you vote opposition, economy tidak stabil. You only can have economic stability if you vote BN. People, we have a stable economy because we anak bangsa Malaysia work hard for the food we put on our table, not because BN mismanages this country. If it wasn't because of the way we work, this country would have gone down the drain a long time ago. It's not because of BN, it's because of us.
Okay, I will do that.
And I like what your Chalung said, Charles Santiago. We people are the boss. Kita yang berhormat di parlimen sepatutnya yang berkhidmat. Yang berkhidmat. Tapi BN tidak paham ini. UMNO says jump. MCA says how high. MIC kami say ayo yo. Saya maupun mau lompat kah? This has been the story in this country for too long. Diorang pura-pura mewakili kita. You remember in December they amended the constitution to give Rashid one more year. Rashid of SPR, the fellow who's now done a U-turn, a ghost turn on the indelible ink. Huh? Now, are we beginning to see why they extended his term? Huh? I kiss your backside, you kiss mine. That's what's going on. In December, you know, I run a blog called the People's Parliament. Has anyone been to the People's Parliament? Now, you will remember when they announced that they were going to pass a legislation to amend the constitution.